don't know. You guys don't know, eh? I say this on the podcast every single. Women are evil, Muna. There's a certain sample of that population that is extremely wicked in nature. Extremely wicked in nature. Do you understand? Men across South Africa are being invoiced for love, Chief. How sad is that?
Now let's be realistic. Of course, a man must pay.
Yeah, 100%.
But now, what's your ideal situation? You're in a relationship, and you're paying for X amount of things. What things do you expect your partner to be paying for?
I will handle everything. Groceries, restaurants, dates, wada transport, I'll Can you hear this list, Chief? When you're a bodyguard, you're a chef, That's not the point, though. The point is, in my ideal world, like maybe once a month, maybe she'll be like, yo, like, let me wash your car. That's a very cheap. It's a clipper.
Oh, okay.
And maybe once a month.
Low expectations.
Yeah, maybe once a month she'll take me out for dinner. I genuinely, if I'm getting along with someone, like I just feel like I love them, bro.
Even if I feel it, I will never say that thing.
I've learned my lesson.
I swear, no ways. Yeah, no, dude. I will never say it if I'm not like in a relationship. Because you know those talking stages that are really, really good?
So good.
The talking stages where you feel like you found the love of your life. I remember one time I was like, yeah, Baba, I will see you later. I almost said, Baba, I love you to someone. And I was like, whoa, I don't love this person. I just felt what I think love is. I felt a lot of happiness. I felt excitement, but it's not love. Fatho, who's welcome back to a brand new episode of Thato with Lebo and Thato Rampedi, guys. As you guys can see, we are in a new environment.
Stop the podcast. Where are we?
We're in a new environment.
Named?
We're shooting at House of Rampedi, Papa.
One more time.
House of Rampedi. Papa.
One more time.
House of Rampedi.
I need the ones that are listening on Spotify to quickly open the nearest YouTube tab. Fast. So you can see that not only are we sitting on a luxurious couch.
Yes, shout out to King's Field Furniture, guys. He actually made this couch for me, custom made. Yeah. So go to the description. You guys can cop this couch if you guys want to get a new piece of furniture. Yeah. He does couches and a whole lot more. But today is a celebration because, man, guys, we've been dreaming about this for such a long time, and it's finally happening.
Yeah,
it's like shooting. It's literally
like a dream come true, low key.
Yeah,
like we used to be like shooting in like your apartment. In the bedroom, everywhere. You put 2 books up in your phone, then you go live on YouTube,
bro.
And then now Thato has a studio.
Yeah, so this is really, really dope. And it's so crazy because last week we were speaking about like our affirmations, because if you guys do not know, we are working with Capisto, working with Cappy.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Also lovely. And what's dope about them is that they are basically making us motivate each other. They're helping us do these things called affirmations, not affirmations.
Yeah.
Affirmations, things basically fill your cup, make you feel good. And last week we spoke about our affirmations, and mine was basically following the path of people that have done what I want to do before. So I spoke about the importance of having my own like mentors and people that have done what I've done. And I feel like I've watched so many videos from people just on YouTube. People don't even know who do what we're doing now. And it's like me studying their journey, seeing how they did it, seeing how they monetized, seeing how they were strategic. It enabled me to come up with the studio, which is really, really cool. And my affirmation for this week,
I need to get mine, because we write down our affirmations just because like it's a good practice to write down what you want to happen in your life. But you go first.
Yeah, so this one, dude, I think maybe this is the motivation I need to get it done. But this one says, nurturing my body through consistent movement and self-care is a loving investment in my overall well-being.
So my one is daily reflection and intention setting are sacred acts of self-care. Be a part of the exclusive Cappy collab by clicking the link in Cappy's Africa bio on the social media to sign up and share your affirmations.
Yeah.
I can barely be intentional in a relationship now in my life.
Yeah, I think it is. I think we need to start recognizing the value of the actions that we do, right?
Yeah.
I feel like because we're so used to getting instant gratification, when we do things that help us in the long run, we don't really like see the need for it.
Yeah.
So I think like one thing that I want to start doing maybe is possibly writing like and like tracking my progress when it comes to eating better, thinking better, working on
yeah.
myself. Because then it's like, okay, cool. It's not like I ate an apple today. Where's my progress? But it's like, yo, bro, I ate 17 apples. Bad example.
Yeah.
I ate 17 apples.
17 doctor days gone.
Yeah, because an apple a day.
But sure, guys, let's get into the overall podcast. Obviously, we're going to start off like a how are you, but today's overall theme, it was my turn today.
Yeah.
So you're going to, obviously when it's my turn, I like to be a bit controversial.
Yeah.
Overall theme is about how conditional love is, right? But we're going to go into well, obviously we're going to speak from our perspective. So we're going to go into, is a woman's love conditional? What does real love look like?
Yes.
Do aesthetic couples on the internet define love for the youth? Do we overpromise in our relationships? And of course, we'll finish it off with like my favorite part: is she worth it? And I'll get to that. I'll get to that one.
I want to say something quickly, guys. So, like for the longest time, we've been speaking about making our own products and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I'm actually wearing. It's just that it's a prototype, right? I'm actually wearing like the merch we're gonna be selling to you guys very, very soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around. If you're on Spotify, I need you to. I wish I came with some.
Let me narrate. So as you guys can see, this beautiful black man in the tee is wearing a seated with what do we call this? Like a heavy tee, like a heavy tee.
We'll throw up the mock-ups on the screen.
Yeah.
I think Kenny can do that. No, Kenny, who edits this? Swaggy can do that for us. But yeah, guys, we're dropping merch real soon. So I want to drop the pre-order link. So let me know if we should do that for you guys. Just comment down below, drop the link, and we can get some pre-orders going. I'm on my final stage of testing. Lebo and I are happy with the designs.
Yeah.
I wish you guys could see the first few tees. The first few tees were so thin. And like, I know my boy Raymond was like, yeah, I can go heavy. I think even Khunse or someone said you can go a bit heavier.
Yeah.
We went heavier. We might even go heavier than this.
Heavier
which is
than
really
heavy.
cool. So that's going to be really, really dope.
Yeah.
Website is done. It's up to you guys to just say, drop the link and we can do that.
Yeah.
But
also, just for us also, like, we just wanted to give our community a sense of like a peace that made them feel like they could be reminded to be seated of themselves.
Yeah.
And like, what better than wearing a shirt that literally reminds you? And everyone's going to look at you and say, hey, yo, you listen to Seated of Lebo.
Yeah.
And
even through the design process, right? Because like Lebo and I have been living linear lives, and we didn't see the effect of our external on the other person's life, because like we're so fixated on our own journey.
Yeah.
And through these conversations, we've been able to like really reflect on how things I did, how things my parents did, and how the external affected him. So the chairs we chose are the chairs that we grew up using. So these are not like your classic and modern chairs.
It's not.
It's chairs to reflect like our past and our journey, and we put them together as a collection because our journey is so layered.
Yeah.
And it's like this represents like basically all of the things we need to unlearn, all the things we've gone through. But when you take a seat, you get to actually process everything. And you guys know us, every time we always say this, we like making uncomfortable conversations lighthearted and comfortable. So it means a lot to us. Like the design.
This is like literally like, I'm sorry guys, we're very proud of this. Like we are very, very proud of this. And I know we've been speaking about it for like long, so let's get into it. How are you?
What's going on?
When last did we do that? Gee.
When else did we shoot?
I don't know.
I don't know.
guys.
I'm good. That's a really good question. So, quick life update. I was in Cape Town. I flew back yesterday.
Yeah.
I was there for 2 days. I was speaking at the Earthshot Prize. So, Prince William basically has this organization where he gives away £5 million each year to 5 different initiatives which contribute towards cleaning the air, cleaning the oceans. And I was at the prize giving, the award show, where we got to see who won the £1 million. And then a part of the Earthshot Prize is also this youth program where they get younger people who are trying to do the same thing but at a lower scale. And they've been just, educating them on how to get their message across. And one of the ways to get your message across is through content creation. So they got me to come through with the YouTube team, and we spoke about YouTube Shorts, we spoke about strategy, and I got to tell my creator story to try basically motivate the kids to get creating content. And the cool thing, I never told you this, I got chosen for that thing because of the conversations Lebo and I have.
Really?
Because the purpose of that thing was to teach them how to have uncomfortable conversations like climate change and get views off of it. So Seated was the reason why they're like, yo, bro, we've messed with this so hard. We'd love for you to come. We've worked with you so many times. So that was my past few days. That was really good. It felt so cool, speaking at such a prestigious event, such a high level thing. We got paid in pounds, which is always lovely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're not dollars, pounds.
Wow.
It's a new currency I've been tasting.
For those South Africans that are listening, a pound is not a weight, chief. It's a currency.
So that was cool. Trip was dope. I'm good. Happy with the studio. Friendships are booming. I think
our friendships are really good right now.
I think we're all getting so much closer. We hang out literally every other day. Like, you guys know our friends. It's me, Lebo, Percy, Tinashe, Khonse.
Don't miss one. Percy.
Yeah, I say everybody, then you and me.
Oh, yeah.
I said somebody's name twice.
Yeah. There's only
But yeah, also been catching up with the... Oh, we were at Clyde last night. That was cool. Went to the club.
Yeah, we saw Tron. Tron released an album.
Yeah.
Shout out Mpho-Mpho.
Shout out Mpho-Mpho.
Yeah. Wow, what a hectic week.
In her mess.
In her mess.
Yeah.
But he says in her mess. You guys get it? In her mess. But in her mess. That's what he said last night. That was really cool.
Yeah.
But how am I? Very difficult question, yo. I don't know. Actually, just generally don't know. I think I'm fine.
Yeah.
Way more stronger, way more mentally healthy than the previous couple of weeks, I could say.
Yeah, you were down bad.
I was horrendously down bad.
You
I
were
was like,
under.
I was telling someone that like the reason I get so scared about like my times that I get low is because I was very, when I was in high school, I was very like, and university, I was very suicidal. So I always feel as if that like, I'm going to go back to that. I always have fear that like the old Lebo will take over the new one and then like I'll end up like basically in my past. But I'm learning my triggers. I'm learning how to take care of myself. I'm learning to be accountable for my emotions, my mental health. Yeah. But I wanted to go on about how I am, but I wanted to speak about one thing only that really touched me this week. I want to say this kid, but I can say this kid, I'm old now. But I met this kid outside this club, and that guy told me that like he's been suicidal like basically since he was like in high school. He's in first year now. Yeah. And he said that he listened to our podcast and he looked me in the eyes and said, bro, like you saved my life. And I couldn't believe it because that's the point of what we're doing here, you know, like all the advice that we give is the advice that our younger selves wanted to hear, you know? And that really touched me. And in the moment I belittled it. I was like, dude, come on. Come on. And he was like, no, listen to me, dude. Like, I just really wanted to tell you, like, thank you. Like, he just said, thank you. Yeah. Like, I'm not even joking. It's a true story. He said, thank you. And I just said, no stress. So, gee.
That's crazy, bro.
Yo, boy, like,
insane.
It's insane. Like, man, we just press record and speak our hearts. And it's touching people. And that's basically the goal of this, you know? Yeah. So it's very nice to see. And I won't lie, that brought me a lot of joy in terms of, like, my journey as a content creator. Yeah. But let's get into the
I'm losing sight, bro.
Losing sight.
Yeah. I can't see. I wanted to ask you, so you've been going through these hardships these past few days, past few weeks. Like, do you see yourself building resilience on this type of like, you know?
Yeah, I think it all ties into like
this type of what's happening to you now. Like, do you feel stronger?
Yeah.
Do you feel like if this had to happen to you again, would you react the same way?
Yeah.
Or you've built some sort of tolerance towards hardship?
Like, that's the beauty about mental health, man. Like, I always describe it like this. Like, yo, when you diagnosed with depression, bipolar, etc., you are basically diagnosed and saying that, yo, you have a missing leg. You have a choice now to hop everywhere or grab on crutches and carry yourself on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So over time, you learn to grab your crutches. You learn to get your wheelchair. But it does not mean that leg is back. So that's the tricky part about mental health, because you could do all the progress, you could do all the lessons, the YouTube, the seminars and all those things and educate yourself, but you will always be missing that like leg. And acceptance in that is the hardest part in mental health. From my journey, that's what I think from my journey. But thank you to like obviously Cappy with our affirmation. Affirmations, but it's full.
Oh, yeah. Affirmations.
Yeah, affirmation. Sorry, affirmation. But thank you to them, because like obviously like it's allowing me, as I said, like to be more intentional with not only myself but the care that I give myself. You feel me? But yeah, let's get into the funny stuff. Yeah. Sorry guys, that was a very hectic intro. But let's start it off. Is a woman's love conditional, and why?
Conditional. Can we define?
What's
love? Let's start there. What's love?
Okay, so we do definitions here. So love is a complex mix of emotions, behaviors, and beliefs, encompassing affection, attachment, caring, commitment. I don't know what that one means. Intimacy, passion, respect, and empathy.
Next time I ask a girl why she loves me, if she doesn't name 5 of those things there, I'm gonna say,
I like the way you
walk, your way you talk.
Oh, you strict. I
want to hear empathy. I like how empathetic. Empathetic.
But
what the word?
Empathetic. Empathy.
I love your empathiness.
I love how caring.
Yeah, caring, loving.
You are.
You're so sweet and
and loving and
stuff.
No, but the reason we define things, guys, is because we want to have like a basis of our thing. And I want to read it one more time.
Yeah.
Love is a complex mix of emotions, behaviors, and beliefs. That's what I'll stop there, right? So as you can see, love is a mixture of things, you know?
Yeah.
Some people say it's a feeling. Some people say it's a reaction to meeting someone. Some people say it's something that can happen over time. You learn to, you fall in love. Some people believe in love at first sight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we're focusing now on our experience and saying, do you think women's love is conditional? Outside of the emotions, behaviors, and beliefs.
Emotions,
behaviors, and beliefs.
But come on, behavior is what condition? Okay, so condition means the love will only exist unless if they do A, B, C, D, F, G. If A, B, C, D, F, G is removed, the love will be taken away.
Yeah. It can be, I guess it can be defined in many things, because I do believe to a certain extent love is transactional.
Yeah.
But two-way.
Yeah.
The moment your relationship becomes like an e-wallet, where you don't receive anything, you're just giving out pins, it's a problem.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because you're just paying.
Because you know, when I think about that, this might sound weird. The first thing I think about is the love that a mother has for the daughter.
Would you say it's conditional?
I wouldn't say it's conditional.
It is, because it's conditional on the fact that you're my child. Type vibe, low key.
No, I think it's conditioned based off the fact that like you're my child, but it's like I'm gonna raise you no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Whether you become a druggie, whether you become an
unconditional
abuser,
love.
It's unconditional love.
Yeah.
But the love that I will give a partner is based on how a partner behaves. Because I've been in positions where I say I love somebody and I do love somebody, and then we break up because I stopped loving them because they stopped making me feel a certain type of way. So I would say love is very conditional based off of my experience, because you know, I've loved someone and then that love disappeared, or that want to be in love disappeared.
Yeah,
due to the lack of what we're doing. You know,
I think for me, right, I've tried both approaches. I've tried loving someone unconditionally, and I can tell you now, unconditional love is the most toxic love.
So dangerous.
It is the most dangerous, most toxic, most
because you get
self-harming, and it's so addictive.
Yeah.
Because you get gratification from the fact that like, oh, we're in this no matter what. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, like last night you shouted at me for an hour, but like we're in this. What is that phrase that the kids are saying? We're locked in, which is so horrendous to me because.
Horrendous.
Yeah, it's so horrendous to me because love is optional, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Love is so optional, and I really hate it when I hear people say like, nah, I'd love my partner no matter what. Excuse me, chick. It just starts clipping her toenails in the kitchen. What's gonna happen?
I get that. No matter what is crazy. Like, I personally can't do that, bro. Like, I know I was once in a relationship and this girl was like, dude, we're meant to do this thing no matter what. Like, we are meant to fight through everything. I was there like, no, man, we've been fighting.
Yeah, 3 months.
We fought for fighting, trying to save this relationship. Why should I continue? I'm uncomfortable.
Voice mode, paragraph, read more. Voice mode, paragraph,
and
read more.
You know what I hate about a relationship that's going down, né? Bro, it just starts to become so toxic. Like, I don't shout, né?
Yeah.
I don't like raising my voice. But when a relationship is going down, all of a sudden, you're getting shouted at.
Yeah.
Even you're getting agitated. You're doing things that are unparalleled to you. Like, I can't. I really can't.
I think one thing for me that you've definitely taught me in like, in my early 20s, right? Especially like looking into your relationships and etc. You once said to me like, nah, that's how you know that you're not supposed to be with this person anymore. If you feel like dating them is a job, it's like a shift, you know? Like you with them and then you're so excited to like...
To go have fun.
to go have fun. You're like, oh, finally, like I'm done chilling with her. Let me go actually have fun with my boys like and other people now.
That's the no matter what.
Yeah. Is that she's like, oh, like, what are you and your friends doing this weekend? You're like, nah, we're doing this. And she's like, can I come? And everyone's like, You're like,
boy, your aunt's coming again.
Your aunt's coming again.
Well, you can't even talk nice to her when she's there.
Because all your boys know how unhappy you are in your own relationship. You feel me? And well, I mean, speaking on the fact that like unconditional love versus conditional love. If we go back to conditional love, right? I truly believe like in terms of expectation management, yeah, cool. It can be achieved, right? Conditional love. But I also think that conditional love is so much harder. That's why people opt for the no matter what. Because conditional love means you have to be intentional. You have to educate your partner. You have to discuss your boundaries. You have to discuss. Yeah. You basically, in your relationship, it's a constant conversation. And unconditional love is you are you, and I must accept you.
I must take you as you are. And you know, every time I watch these videos of these old couples that have been married, they're like, you know what? You just have to. You have to be forgiving. Chief, why must I forgive someone for the rest of my life? Like, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we're speaking from a point of, you know, being hurt, a lot of trauma from relationships. So obviously we're speaking about, you know.
Well, don't speak for me. I don't have trauma from my relationship.
Like maybe I'm speaking from trauma from like long-term relationships because someone would be like, no, these guys are young, they don't understand. But that's how I truly feel now, you know. Maybe I'll get to a point where, you know, I'll be like, no, you know, unconditional love, I love you no matter what. But right now, I'm like, dude, you know what? I've got friends that love me, and I can also love myself. Also, like, so I'm not gonna have to deal with someone who's gonna make me uncomfortable every day for the sake of unconditional love.
Also, that's why one thing I'm so grateful for, like our friendship group, right? We've really just created this circle where, like, you can fall into it any moment that, like, you feel like you're not being loved by the world or loved by a partner, and then you go from not being loved and you chill with your boys and you feel so loved, you know? We spoke about this on the previous podcast, you know, and I've been saying it everywhere I go, like the whole concept of coincidental friendship, you know, that's for me is another form of unconditional love. The fact that we're just friends because we went to high school together, or we're just friends because we bumped into each other at university, or we're just friends because maybe we... what's it called? We drive to the same garage every day. And that's what we call coincidental. And intentional friendship is like, you know, hey, Chief, you know, you live a very different life than me, or maybe you live a very similar life to me. I would like you to be my friend, you know, and I want to work on this every single day. Not we in the same spaces every day, and that's what formulates your friendship. Because once you remove yourself from that space, your friendship is gone. And we see it with women all the time when they remove themselves from their friendships and they date and they go into their boyfriends. And then what happens? The spaces removed, the friendships fall apart because they've never really been friends. It was always coincidental. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually very deep, you know? And I guess for you guys listening at home, I think if you can take this time to start listening to yourself, where are my intentional friends? And make a list, and then your... what is it called? Coincidental friends. You know, and you will see that list of intentional conditions. Like,
just say hi, man. I'm only friends with those. I'm friends with because we are the same. Go to the same nail tech, man.
Hey, man.
I actually don't like that girl.
I don't like that girl.
Yeah, no. I'm so sorry for deviating, but you know, it absolutely frustrates me. Like, it's been irritating me for weeks. I'm just a girl. What the fuck, guys?
I won't lie, like that.
What the hell, man?
I wish I could walk around.
Like, it was cool for the first week.
Yo, it used to be so cool. It was like, I'm just a girl. You're like, yes, you are, babe.
No, you can't do anything. Now you're incapable of operating as a human being.
Yeah, bro.
You have a function of walking. I'm just a girl. I can't walk. What?
I'm just a girl. Where are we going? What?
I'm just a girl. What?
I'm just a girl. You know, the most recent I'm just a girl, right? I was in a car. And
what does that mean?
It means that, like,
I'm incapable
please treat me like an egg right now. Like, I don't understand why you expect me to, like, not be an egg right now. Like, you're the man right now. Like, what's going on? It's looking offensive. It's looking, I'm just a girl.
I said,
sorry, we've got guests in the back, guys, so we're just going to ask a quick questions.
Why do you guys say that I'm just a girl? She's never used it before, but when she does, I'm repeating what you're saying
so they can hear you. Yeah,
so keep speaking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. She doesn't use it all the time, but when she does, I've been in a situation where
I feel like I'm watching like those church sermons.
Life is hard. Yes. Yes. You see, I like it when it's like that. So she's basically saying she uses it when, like, there's a number of things going wrong, a number of difficulties. You can't say, I can't open the door, I'm just a girl. You can't say, you know, I don't know how to eat, I'm just a girl. Because my friend, like Cindy was saying just ago, when like, bro, she's got appointments to do, she's got clients, she's got wigs to take out, she's got a course, like she's overwhelmed. I get it like that. But when you say it for small things, like,
that's the thing, you know.
I can't find my vape, I'm just a girl.
You guys don't know. You guys don't know, eh? I say this on the podcast every single. Women are evil, Muna. There's a certain sample of that population that is extremely wicked in nature. Extremely wicked in nature. Dude, you know, the one thing, I really don't have a beef of I'm just a girl, right? I just wish that we had like an equivalent. Like, I wish I could just be like, I'm just a man, babe. You know, like let's say like, I'm coming home, you know, like, you know, like I always open my fridge and I see ingredients, but I don't see meals. You know, I wish I could be like, yeah, I'm just a man. And then someone just cooks.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great, player?
That would be amazing.
Wouldn't that be great, player?
Imagine I get home. Yeah, wow.
Wouldn't that be great, player?
I'm just a man.
Like you're there, boy. Like you're on your fifth. Like I don't know, boy. Like I'm trying to explain. You're
playing PlayStation. Your drink is empty. I'm just a man.
I'm just a man.
Hopefully someone could put me two shots of something with some
snacks and like
a snack and a cheese board.
Oh, but sorry. I know we're deviating a lot, guys, and we'll go back into like the next topic, which is what does real love look like, but. One more thing, like, I just want to add, like, what's the beef of women and finances? Like, yo, you guys hate spending money. Like, no, hold on. At first, I thought it was like an economic, like, indicator that, like, maybe half the population can't spend, the other half can. It makes sense. Like, it's inequality. Yeah. But I learned recently, women actually do have money.
Tons of it.
I did not know. And then they gaslit the entire male population to also sending them money on top of the money they have.
Okay. Let's take a step back. So
I'm sorry.
I won't agree, disagree. I won't add to that point. I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Because I always hear you speaking when it comes to relationships. You always say a man must pay.
Yeah, 100%.
Now let's be realistic. Of course, a man must pay.
Yeah, 100%.
But now, what's your ideal situation? You're in a relationship, you know, and you're paying for X amount of things. What things do you expect your partner to be paying for? And let's be real now.
I definitely think like it comes in phases, right? You're not going to scare the poor girlie in the talking stage. Hey, babe, please give me money for my car, to wash my car, you know? But after like time of getting to know each other, I truly believe in my ideal relationship, you know, I will handle everything, you know, groceries, restaurants, dates, wada transport, Can you hear this list, Chief? When you're a bodyguard, you're a chef, That's not the point, though. The point is, in my ideal world, like, maybe once a month, maybe she'll be like, yo, like, let me wash your car. That's a very cheap, it's a clipper.
Oh, okay.
And maybe once a month.
Low expectations.
Yeah, maybe once a month, she'll take me out for dinner. Like, and I'm not talking about anything crazy. Like, she doesn't have to take me, like, to, like, you know, your... What is it called? Cowfish.
But that's where she likes to go when she's with you.
Yeah, when it was me, it's my budget. Or so, but like, she doesn't have to do that. Because I also understand she's just a girl. Also, that saying, as we just said.
Well, I think, man. So when I'm in a relationship, what I like is, and ladies, if you're curious to come into a relationship with me, take notes. No, you must take notes now. It's the perfect time to take notes. So for me, it's like, obviously, same as you. I'll probably pay for most of the dates. All the things you listed.
Yeah.
But for me, if you're coming to visit me, baby, come through with the Woolies bag with some juice and some snacks.
Yeah.
Do you get
Especially because you do that for like her place. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah.
Like if she's coming through to my place and let's say it's Thursday, she knows I've been in the studio all day. Come through and say, oh, babe, I came with like a little bit of chicken and these vegetables, and then she makes me a meal. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, that's how a woman should be coming to the party. Like, make sure that my stomach is always good.
I think for men, and I don't speak for all men, I speak for my journey and like what I've experienced, but if I had to speak for men, I think the biggest emotional skill lacking in women is consideration.
Yes.
Ooh. And when I say that, I don't mean it as an attack. I truly believe women they consider it in the wrong way. And they believe women truly they will look you in the eye.
Triggered.
They will look you in the eye and truly believe they consider you. Like they will truly believe. They will look Thato. These as I said, there's a small sample of women within the population which are truly wicked. You understand? But you know, let me tell you guys a sad story. You know, one time when I was in uni, as we all are. I really had a huge crush on this girl. I probably had like 5 clip in my account, etc.
500 rand.
500 rand, sorry. And we went on a date. In those days, you know, dates was like, you know, we go ice cream, maybe go get food, and then come back. We got back home, and then I remember having like 100 rand, etc. or whatever, and left in my account. Dinner time comes, and she said like, I'm hungry, nah? And keep in mind, every man knows those 2 words, and it feels heavy sometimes. When the account is low, that I'm hungry feels heavy.
You even start to hate
because she doesn't have an understanding of your balance sheet, so she thinks it's business as usual. She can eat anything, you know. And I say this obviously. We went to KFC, and she ordered whatever she wanted. She ordered like a thing and like I had like a streetwise too. And I remember looking at that girl and thinking, does this girl know I just spent like every cent I had on her for the sake, Thato, listen to this, just for the sake of spending time with her. Do you understand how dude, I need you to like hear me out. Do you understand? Men across South Africa are being invoiced for love, chief. How sad is that? But yo, let's not derail. On that note, the next thing is
You've truly triggered me.
Keep in mind, I'm spitting. I'm looking in the crowd, guys. People here, I know it's like, nah. These people are looking at me like, yo, okay. But let's go on, guys. Shame. Like we're gonna end up finishing the podcast just smothering women here. But what does real love look like? And again, we just said love is a complex mix of emotions, behaviors, and beliefs. And I truly believe that everyone has their own journey with love.
Yeah.
I don't think I will ever experience the love that you experience.
Yeah.
Khonze, my bad, OG. I don't say OG, my bad. Boy, you distracted me, boy. Nah, my bad, OG. I know you guys are hearing the company when I shy. So now it's like, I know. But boy, we nearly done. Okay, cool. I will. Yeah, so, okay, cool. So moving on to the next topic, what does real love look like? And again, we said love is a complex mix of emotions, behaviors, and beliefs. How many
I don't know.
Can I ask you a question? How many people have you said I love you to in your life?
4.
That's not family. 4. I think I'm
3,
on...
3. Hey, 4.
I think I'm on like...
14.
Maybe like 54 or 62 or 89. I just be saying that like in the club. I love you. I'm just joking, but I think I'm on like 5 now, 4.
Cap.
For real. It was one. Kunze's in the
Like
back, guys. Sorry,
11.
Kunze's like, I'm on what now?
Like 11.
I'm on 10, eh?
I can
okay,
name
like,
drop.
and
I can cut more than 10.
I fall in love. I'm one of those people in South Africa who is an idiot enough to think love exists, so I always fall in love. And I know you guys are trained specialists who have hardened their hearts to not say it all the time, but I genuinely, if I'm getting along with someone, like I just feel like I love them, bro.
Even if I feel it, I will never say that thing.
I've learned my lesson.
I swear, no ways. Yeah, no, dude, I will never say it if I'm not like in a relationship. Because you know those talking stages that are really, really good?
So good.
The talking stages where you feel like you found the love of your life.
Too good.
Not knowing that you are in a glorified honeymoon phase. You feel like you love the person. I remember one time I was like, yeah, Baba, I will see you later. I almost said, Baba, I love you to someone. And I was like, whoa, I don't love this person. I just felt what I think love is. I felt a lot of happiness. I felt excitement, but it's not love. Because love is, what is love to you? For me, love is like, you'll never cheat on a person. You'll never...
South Africa's fallen. You never cheat on a person is what love is now.
Yeah, bro, like you respect the person, you consider the person, you take care of the person, you treat them the way you want to be treated.
I think maybe that's why, like,
there's many people who we treat the way we would never want to be treated.
Yeah, I think for me, that's why I mess it up so much, bro. Like, if you look at me in the eyes and, like, we've made love a couple of times maybe this month, and you look at me and say, Lebo, I will never leave you, Thato, I believe you. I believe you. I fully believe you.
You're a
so
fool.
Listen to me.
I giggle inside.
For me, love is love is passion, boy. Love is that, like, you touch your hands by mistake and it makes you feel something. Love is that, like, you're just so excited to see this person. Love is that, like, I truly believe that, like, this person right now is and should be part of my life. That's how I feel about love. Like that's how I see it, which is maybe why I fall in love so many times. Because I believe half these highlights.
I haven't experienced like love or like a serious feeling of like care for someone in such a long time.
I think you know why, and I'm gonna explain it to you.
Like, I mean, like a long.
Let me explain to you why. When you're in primary, right? Do you remember the excitement to hug a girl for more than 5 seconds? That was the real relationship. You were a kid, basically, feeling like you're in like a candy store, né?
Yeah.
Cool. You move on to high school. What happens now? Now you're kissing.
Yeah.
And that the kissing is, ooh, you can lamza the whole of high school, chief. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens? It's the sex. Now, that is when I truly, like, I think that, like, love starts to, like, for all of us, become less about feeling and more about, like, reason, like, logic.
Yeah.
Because we share our bodies with so many people, we've lost touch with. Hey, come on, player.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying we, South Africa. Oh. Guys, come on, we. Why is everyone shaking their head in this dude? Come on, guys, we. You got me, you got me. No? Okay, it's not good. Okay, so when okay, no, but like for real, like even though we won't admit it in the room, South Africans do have, in generalization, a lot of sexual partners, right? We have this, and it doesn't even have to be sex. It can be like you can be multiple people dating, etc. That small part is what took away, I believe, love from society. You watch the movies, yeah?
Or access to like sexual acts.
Yeah.
Access to...
Yeah. Access to like sex and like,
That's why you shouldn't have sex. You shouldn't have sex with anybody you don't really care for.
So I need you to understand, like around like 150 years ago, 200, I don't know how long ago, if you had to court a woman, you'd have to take on a date. You have to buy flowers. You have to take another date. You have to walk her home. At the home, you get a kiss. I can go right now to drama and get a kiss. In less than like an hour. Dead ass. I just have to go.
So you're basically saying accessibility has removed
because
the ability for us to love.
It's common economics, bro. Supply and demand. We are over surplus. So there's no demand for love. Everyone is just in here. Keep on, if everyone wasn't, deep it. Imagine everyone right now. Né? Imagine you've only kissed 2 girls in your life. Do you understand that third girl? You're gonna be excited, so excited about it. You're gonna be passionate, and that is that feeling of love that we don't get anymore. Because I really tie love with excitement. I don't know why. I just think that like that's my feeling of like love. You feel me?
So
I don't know. You don't have to agree.
So you think if Romeo had a little bit more.
I mean, if Romeo had like a young For You page, baby, maybe the player would have not died. Maybe Juliet would have went alone, player. Because if Romeo had a young, hey, hi, Oopie, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the brother Romeo
will still be kicking it to this day.
I'll take it one more step further. Maybe Adam would have not ate the apple if he had a couple more shinies from his ribs. But I understand, a rib is very painful to get rid of to make home, you know what I'm saying? So, but
I agree though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's even why it's so hard for people to be in loyal relationships.
Yeah.
Because accessibility.
Because you
But back then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Back then, like, let's say we were growing up in.
Yeah.
Let's say we were in Kenya, in the rural parts of Kenya. You'd be surrounded around 12 huts.
Yeah.
The cows in the center.
Yeah.
The cows leave during the day. They come at night.
Yeah.
You have access to maybe 2 other huts because everybody else is family.
Yeah.
But you must walk 10 Ks to the next 12 huts.
And
so I get it. That's it.
So imagine now in Joburg, right now, everyone that's in Joburg, like, that's it.
Think about the amount of goals you've seen today. Just from you leaving your place, going out.
Now, if you add the elements of how many girls I saw I was attracted to, you get what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
and I blame you, South African women. I mean, you guys are you guys are really attractive. It's hard for us to like hold back. I mean, you guys, wow. I really believe South African women are the most beautiful women in the world. You know that.
Looking at the camera, you're looking to the...
I'm looking at the camera, so when they're watching the YouTube video, they're looking at it and say, commenting like,
You're looking at the audience.
No, but speaking about like For You page and access to that, like a huge trend right now, I'd say, is the public couple. And what I mean by that is like, oh yeah, guys, we're dating and we're aesthetic and we wear same matching shirts and we posting everything and this is real love.
Yeah.
You know? And a 16-year-old kid, you know, I hate to use them as an example, but I'm going to.
But perfect example. 14, 15, 16.
Yeah. 14.
You know, when I get to first year, second year, what do I get?
Yeah.
An attractive boyfriend.
Yeah. Match.
Like they
flowers.
Yeah.
Flowers.
That's such a big thing. So social media for me, leave the whole aesthetic couples. All the girls that are very popular that we aspire to, that the young girls aspire to be like. Like a bouquet of flowers from Woolworths is not enough. Because they're seeing Scrumptious gets 100 roses. 1,000 roses.
In a month.
So now they are applying pressure on some grade 10 boy.
Imagine.
In St. John's or...
Imagine.
Karankua High. Now she gets to first year, she removes emotions, she removes how she's been taken care of.
And then...
She removes, what's the word? Compassion.
Yeah.
And what does she think about? 100 roses. Now Jabu, from 32-year-old Jabu from Midrand working at F&B, comes to this poor first year with 100 roses and she thinks she's found love.
Perfectly described. And it's exactly what I'm saying about the accessibility thing. Just what you said. Now people move away from feeling and move towards logic. What can a man provide rather than what can a man make me feel? And we are so far gone from romance and love that I really, my heart really aches for all the real lovers that are left. Because I know people that have wept, Thato, like even me, guys, I won't lie, I have wept. Like I have fell to my knees because of relationships, you know? Because I truly believe that like, this person was my everything and I truly loved that person and that I thought that the love that we had defined as a couple allowed us to, as we said, the unconditional mindset, the toxic one of we would make it through anything.
Yeah.
And with the aesthetic couples, it's all good because you're showing the best out of it. And I don't mind that. Like, I mean, you've done it. I'm being real. You're not doing it. Do you think that you made couple content out of, I want to take these 15-year-olds and show them that love is aesthetic? No, you just want to show memories of your partner type vibe. You feel me? Yeah. So I also understand that side. But I think that online couples have a responsibility to the internet to educate people about how it's not only good.
Yeah, I agree. But you know what? I think they have the responsibility, of course, but at the same time, they don't. Like,
you owe now. I mean, the internet, it feels like you owe everyone everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's like people saying you have a responsibility to
post TikToks, post as much
because now your conversation is now to heal people, to heal yourself.
Yeah. Now
it's like you have a responsibility to do it. I don't know.
It doesn't make sense, yeah?
Like, anyway, for me, it's an uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah, but let's just move on. Because that one is a very difficult topic because no one is at fault, but everyone's equally at fault. So it's up to the kids to educate themselves about like real love, but how can they? Because at home, our parents barely even kiss, guys. We're black. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I've seen my parents hug, like maybe like 5 times in my whole life.
I'm trying to think.
7 times.
I can't think of a moment.
And man, they're like madly in love, but like 5 times maybe they are. I've seen my parents kiss only in if they're taking a photo, like, not like, I love you, like you my baby.
I think for them it's a respect thing. Like,
it is,
it's young kids, they can't be seeing Lamza and stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. I think with my wife, bro, like I'm gonna be, come here, baby. Come here, baby. But second last topic. This one was very important to me. I really wanted to think about this because sometimes this happens like not on purpose. Do we overpromise in relationships?
Yeah, you do it a lot.
I do it all the time.
I do it a lot too.
I think we all do.
We do it and it kills us.
It kills the relationship too, you know that?
Yeah, I think you know what the biggest flop is? When you really like somebody in the beginning, you want to give them everything, right? So you give them access to everything.
Yeah.
And then we preach, we want someone that's considerate, but we teach these girls that they can have anything and everything.
Yeah.
Then you get to a point where maybe that month or that week, you can't give her everything, but then she's so used to receiving everything. Then now you start saying, hey, our girlfriend's uncompassionate or considerate. And they are, but you've taught them a lifestyle that they think that you can maintain. So I think we give a little bit too much because we love too hard. So I think we need to have clearer, modes of communication. Like, hey, babe, this month was a good month, we can do these things. And I think we shouldn't be scared to be like, it's actually a bad season right now.
Guys, sorry.
I'm not getting campaigns.
I'm sorry. For the men listening to that, don't do that. Don't ever tell your partner that you're broke. Listen to me. You must never, ever, ever, ever tell your hand that you're broke. Ever.
Not broke.
That is a man lesson from me to you. I'm just giving that man lesson.
Yeah.
And if you ever think about telling a hand that you broke, you are missing. She will view you as this man who does not have his life together all of a Sunday just because you had 2 bad months or a month bad.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, I think the other route is what you should do. I think if you're in a relationship with somebody and you guys are building a long-term relationship, you have to be able to tell a person when things are good, when things are bad. I know when I was in my previous relationship, there was a season where I wasn't getting brand deals and work, and I was like, babe. Right now, it's kind of tough. There's coins, we can still do the basics. We can still, but we can't, go as crazy as we used to go. And she was so understanding. She said, you know what, it's okay. And that then enabled her to also cook more. It enabled her to also pay for more things. And she was able to hold me down, not hold me down, but understand
that she needs to contribute to the lifestyle.
Not even that. She understood the decrease in the lifestyle for that season due to the nature of my work. Then when I was up again, we were back to, living La Vida Loca. And she didn't change how much she loved. If anything, she loved me even more.
Really?
Yeah, she cared for me more. She showed me what love meant.
Yeah.
Do you hear what I'm saying? Because she was like, no, dude, I don't care how you are. I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
So how do we get you back to where you want to go? Or are you fine here? And no matter where we are, I will walk with you.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you can get a girl who's like that, obviously, like you said, there's a small sample of women in this, small sample in the population of women that are extremely wicked.
In nature.
But there's a large sample of women who
are actually really good-hearted.
Really good-hearted. Yeah. So I think if you can be that open and vulnerable with a long-term partner, it will yield a better relationship in the long term. I mean, I broke up with that girl. We broke up, but I think during the moment it banged.
I think, bro, with everything that we said, and for the people at home listening, as just an overall lesson is, which we keep going back to in every single episode, is your conflict languages are so important. We're always speaking about love languages. Oh, love language. Boy, it's easy.
Conflict. He means conflict resolution.
Yeah, your conflict resolution. I say conflict languages because there's different ways to have conflict. Some people walk out the room and cool down, come back. Some people say no now. Some people say no, we can't sleep angry. I love sleeping angry because I wake up very refreshed and I even forgot why we fought. But some people hate that. And those conflict languages.
It's so crazy. I think that happens because you grew up in an environment where, if there was conflict or there was some sort of negative feeling towards against you, you would sleep and you wouldn't have the chance to voice yourself.
I wouldn't.
And then you get over it. So when you go, it's crazy now that I'm hearing that.
That's so deep. You literally just analyze something because you were there and then told me about myself and now I know about something. That's so crazy. Guys, having a brother slaps, Just side note, having siblings goes crazy because it's basically having someone who knows you more than you, but a little less than you. I don't know how to make it, but really, really like what you said there. But with your conflict languages, I think that's just the moral of the story. Sit down with your partner when things are in good time. Say, the last time we had a fight, I didn't like this because it made me feel this way.
Yeah.
And then say, I really would like to know in ways that I could improve, and not make you so upset. Because at the end of the day, I love you. And this is conditional, and it's conditional on the fact that I treat you well and you treat me well.
Yeah.
Not, hey, but man, hey, boy.
So we agree to also summarize the conversation. Love is conditional.
Yeah.
Love is not unconditional.
Love is conditional.
And for love to be unconditional, you have to be
Insane. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have to be delusional.
Oops. Insane. Sorry.
Okay, cool. What
Yeah.
have you been watching? What's going on? Who you want to shout out? I think big congrats to Savelo, the creator, bro. He just got a new apartment.
Yeah,
The place
yo.
looks beautiful.
Oh,
That's dope. I also just saw you Lebo showed me now before we started recording. Scrumptious launched a clothing line or a collaboration with She. That's huge.
it's massive.
That's
I
pretty
think that's
cool.
like last number brand deal. And
Yeah.
besides, and I also want to shout out like Robot Boy also because he worked with Axe and that
Beautiful collaboration.
That campaign was. I hope they win an award because I know they do the agency awards and stuff.
That's an award-winning
The
campaign.
scent, the smell, the look, the feel, the
Beautiful.
overall use. I loved. It's not okay. Maybe I'm a bit wrong. I'm not gonna say it's Robot Boy, but I want to say it's the way they utilized Robot Boy's skills. Is what I am really like.
He
Wow.
performed, he danced.
They basically said, okay, let's use.
He made music.
Yeah,
like-
he made a song for the thing.
Yeah.
He danced, and then he was at Comic Con for the
was
things. He goes to
Comic-Con.
events.
Yeah.
He wears the brand everywhere, like he reps it.
Yeah.
Beautifully done. So shout out to them. Shout out to them.
And then to end it off, on the 29th of November, Hunter is going to be a Netflix reality star.
Yeah. Which means, sorry, I know it's about it, but we know someone who's been on Netflix and we're close. So, you know, you guys may call him just Daddy G.
We're going out the hood, baby.
You guys may call him just Daddy G, but we call him, you know, Little Kanga. You know, Little Kanga.
Yeah, so basically, to give like a synopsis of the show, Hunse and his ex-girlfriend Monaka went to dating at the time, went onto the show, and they separate you, put you in different houses. It's a really cool show, and they test to see how strong is the relationship. I mean, as we've seen, the relationship wasn't that strong.
Hey, Thato.
Oh, sorry. I mean, they're not dating anymore.
Hey, you are boring now. You are boring now. But yo, guys, thank you so much for watching Seeds to the Lebo and Thato Rampedi. Really hope that you guys, in alignments of Cappy, also talk about what you want to achieve in the comment section, you know. We're very aligned with the product right now. It's doing wonderful things for us in our lives, and we hope that we can do wonderful things for you.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next time when you grab a seat with your favorite brothers. Yeah, man.
And don't forget to comment down below, pre-order.
Yeah, please.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Ray-Bans and catamarans, baby, give me a life, baby, living a life. Ray-Bans and catamarans.